Hello everybody, I've received my package from SimNet and now I'm going to have an open box and show you what all comes with it, and then after that I'm going to install SimNet and we're going to see how that works. Okay, because what's been happening is I've been trying to upload my fishing videos and it's taken like 2 or 3 days to upload my fishing videos, and they're only like 10-15 minutes long. So what I've been using is HughesNet, and it's just not the best service in the world as you're using a satellite. SimNet uses cell phone signal with a big antenna that picks up the cell phone signal and turns it into your internet. You run it through your router and then you can use it as internet. So we're going to see how that works. Alright, let's unbox this thing. Okay, let's see what's in this box. I cut the tape here. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Alright. Hope I'm not in the light here. Packing paper. Alright, so what we have here. Oh, okay, so it comes with a little mount that you can mount to your pole outside the house. Now this is the one, what I've got. You can get 2 different kinds. You can get the kind that is an indoor antenna, which is kind of small, and if you get real good cell phone signal, you can just use that indoor antenna and it'll pick up good enough to get internet. I, however, live way out in the country, so I had to get the outdoor set, which is an antenna that you put outside of your house. Okay, so that is the bracket. I'm going to set this off to the side. I ordered 100 foot of Cat 7 cable because I'm going to be putting it way up high on a pole and I'm going to be running it into the house, so I'm going to need quite a bit of cable. I'll be using that later. I'm going to set this off to the side. And this is PoE adapter. I'm sure I'm going to need that for something. I'll read up about this and see what I'm going to need that for. Alright. And for the main antenna, this is going to be it. I'll pick this up and I'll put this big box out of the way. And let's see what we got here. Alright. Wow, that thing's huge. Huge. Man, look at that. Okay, that's where your Cat 7 cable goes in right there. I'm not sure what this is, but I've got to read up all about it, and I'll see what I've got to do to install this. It's even got a little level bubble there. This is going to be some watertight fittings, I'm sure, but that is going to be it. There is the instructions, so I've got to go through this thoroughly before I put this up. SimNet wireless. I've got to go through and read this and make sure that I know what I'm doing before I put this up. Now if I do anything wrong, I'll show you what I did wrong. Alright, I will go out, I'll read this, and then I'll go out and install this. Okay everybody, I have so I've read through the directions. It's kind of not a whole lot of directions to it. Some things that you'll need to do to test your signal strength and stuff like that. This back page back here kind of shows the setup of how the modem is supposed to be on the inside of the box. Okay. The problem is, what it's suggesting here is that you try it out before you install it on your antenna and put it way up in the air. That is an extremely good idea because I just did that and it didn't work. You know, there's just was something wrong, you know, and it just didn't work. So what I had to do is I had to break open this box. Well, not break it open, but I had to open up this box and get in there, and I found that the modem was just laying loose on the inside of there. It wasn't even hooked up, and the SIM card cable wasn't hooked up either. So I had to get into this, and I'll show you what I did to fix that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what I did was I popped this lid off, and this is what I found. Okay, let's see if I can get the camera in a better situation. Okay, so the modem's just laying flat, laying in here, rattling around. This right here is the SIM cable. I tinkered around with that, trying to get that to connect into here. I really couldn't get that to work very good. This right here needs to be hooked in to your modem, because all of this was disconnected. So what you really need to do right off the bat is this right here is your SIM slot. Your SIM card did not come in this SIM slot. So what you need to do is this card right here, your T-Mobile card. You pop that SIM card out of that card, and that right there, you need to leave the SIM card in this little pink holder. Alright, I'm going to bring this over, come back in here, and you really need 3 hands to do all of this. Okay, just going to lay the SIM card down right here, and you take a regular paper clip, and see this hole right here? You poke it in that hole, and it pops that SIM card holder out. Use your fingernail to pull it on out a little further, like that. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to pop that SIM card in, right like this. It's in there pretty good. This is actually upside down, so you want to turn this up like that and push it in. Now your SIM card is in. Okay, next thing you want to do is take this and connect it to the line that's right closest to the SIM card. Alright, now you're actually connected. See, there's wires and everything connected to the antenna, but all of those are already connected, but they were kind of loose. All these connectors back there were kind of loose from being shipped with it just flopping around in here. There is a place for you to mount this. Let me get this wire out of the way. Right up top up here. Right up top up here. Okay. Okay, so that is now mounted up in there where it's supposed to be. I don't know if it was just, if it flopped out while in transit, you know, UPS bringing it, or it was just that way from the factory. But anyway, I had to go ahead and mount that back in this mounting bracket up in the lid here. Okay, so now I'm going to put this lid back on. Here we go. Just press it into place until it is nice and good. Okay, so the directions suggest that you try to find your signal strength first before you put it up on an antenna or anything, which is, you know, makes sense. So what I've done is I've got my laptop computer here, and I've got my Cat7 cable connected into the bottom here already. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to the PoE. I've already got that connected into the wall. I'm going to connect this Cat7 into that. I'm going to bring this down and connect it. Just like that. Okay, so the antenna is hooked up. Okay, and I'm right here by the window so that I can, kind of point the antenna out the window towards the tower. I know the direction that the tower is in, so I'm, kind of good there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it to the laptop and set it up just like the directions say, and I'll go along with it to kind of show you, what it's doing. Okay, here we go. Okay, now the first thing you need to do is find Secure Wisp. That is actually the SimNet. Alright, and hit connect. Okay, so it says can't connect. So what you need to do is come over here and open up your browser, whatever browser you like to use. Okay, and you come up here in the so you come up here in the URL bar right there, and it gives you a number to type in, and the number is 192. I've already typed it in once, so it remembers it. Okay, and it will show you in your directions what that number is for you to type in. Hit enter. Okay, and it brings you to this page, and it wants you to put in your password, and it gives you the password. And let me put that in real quick. Oops, that ain't it. Okay, hit login. Okay, now it's going to bring up this overview screen. Alright, I'm just going to give you several things that you need to look at. Okay. Now the biggest thing is that you need to check this SIM card status right here and make sure that it says SIM is ready. What I did when the first time that I tried this, it said SIM not inserted. Well, I figured they would have put the SIM card in that modem already, but they hadn't. None of that is described in the directions, so I had to figure that out on my own. You know how that goes. But anyway, so this right here, it says the SIM is ready. Okay. Now the next thing you need to do is what you're going to want to do is come up here to this mobile and go click on this right here, detailed information. Alright, that brings up this page. And what this does is it tells you your numbers, your signal strength, your cell phone tower. It's already picking all of this up, so it is working. All these numbers here are explained in the directions. So, yay, it's working. And the reason why you bring this up is you want to point the big antenna out the window and point it in directions to see where you get the best numbers. And these numbers here, the signal strength and all that, you try to find the best direction for your antenna. Okay. Once you find that, when you find the best direction for your antenna, all these numbers will be really. When you find the best direction for your antenna and you have the best numbers, then you can mount your antenna on your pole or wherever it is. You can mount it on the outside of your house, wherever you're going to mount it, and point it in that direction. Okay, now I'm going to put the bracket that you connect to the pole that you're going to mount it to. This is going to mount to the back side of this. It has 4 screw holes right here. I'm going to put that on there. And this came with these little screws in here. I was wondering what in the world these small screws go to. Well, guess what? They go to these, and you can tighten up the front face where it doesn't blow off in the wind. It comes packaged without that so that you can get inside and put the SIM card in the modem. You know, open that face up and put the SIM card in the modem. None of that is in the directions, but I guess you got to figure that out on your own. Anyway, since you get to watch this video, I showed you what to do. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these screws right here, and I'm going to, I guess these little washers are going to go with it. I'm going to mount this on there, and it comes with a little Allen wrench. And I'm going to speed this up so that you don't have to watch this whole thing. Okay, it also comes with this wire that you mount to this, and I'm sure it's some kind of a ground wire. So what I'm going to do is, it has a small end and it has a big end. You're going to want to use a small end to mount to this bracket. So I'm going to put that on. Tell you what, let me turn it around like this. Right? Like that. Put that on. And then put it on like that. Okay. So that should have it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is take it outside and mount it to the pole. And then we're going to raise it up and see what kind of signal we get. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there it is. That is the antenna. We're going to go back inside and we're going to see what kind of reception we can get. Okay, here we go. Okay, well now I've brought this Cat 7 cable in through the window from the antenna. Okay, I already have, this is your PoE box. This is power on Ethernet. I already have an Ethernet cable hooked to this, to my old modem. This is an old duck, and I'm just going to try it out with this. I'm probably going to get a better modem later on. Okay, I'm just going to hook this in to the PoE box, and we'll see if we'll start getting signal. We'll let that think about it for a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can hook up to that. Okay, here we are back at my laptop. I'm going to come down here. And what I've done is I've hooked it up to my Belkin router, and it shows connected to the Belkin router. Okay, so that is good. Alright, let me bring up the browser. Okay, that came up pretty good. Alright, now let me go back to their site. and test the signal and see how good the signal is. Okay, everything still looks the same. It's good. I've got it mounted on the pole and everything still looks good. Let me go over here to the mobile data and click on detailed information, and that'll tell me what my numbers are. Okay, I got 3 bars. SIM card is ready. I've got 81 dBm on the signal strength, which is good. That is good. Alright, 109 and 11. These numbers are pretty good. Now folks, I live way off out in the woods. I'm probably 4 miles through the trees to the cell phone tower. These are awesome numbers for that. Now it's 3 bars. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here and go to Amazon. Click on a movie. Okay, with HughesNet. Are you kidding me? That is fast.
John, I have to do this. I need to hear it from him.
Wow.
I need to understand why he would just...
Okay, with HughesNet, this would have taken 15-20 minutes to buffer,
can't be that simple.
waiting
I know
for this to
you've been through
start.
a lot, but
I mean, it just comes right up and goes to playing. This is awesome. Okay, everybody, so some final thoughts on SimNet. Okay, to begin with, it was a little bit hard to put together, but it's well worth it because the speeds that you get on this thing are awesome. So I'm going to make another video probably in about 2 months to do a little review on it, see how everything works out over a period of time. But you know, once I upload some videos, this right here is probably going to be my first video to upload with it. So we're going to see how that goes, and then I'll put that on my final review in about 2 months. But anyway, I'll be excited to be able to upload my fishing videos a lot faster now. So, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.